She's at it again. The special advisor for the UN on Israel and Gaza can't even condemn and say that the prisoners were executed after Hamas bragged about it. And one of those executed was an American. And yet she's fair and balanced, won't take sides unless it's against Israel. She's despicable. As I've said in a number of stories that you've commented on, the United Nations Special Rapporteur, who's the envoy from the United Nations to the situation in Israel and Gaza, is a lady that absolutely 100% hates, and I mean hates, Israel. And I am so stunned by her latest speech. Literally, it's stunning on how much she is anti-Israel.
More so than Joe Biden, more so than Kamala Harris, more so than Chuck Schumer, more so than Jerry Nadler. I mean, really?
Well,
more so than Candace Owens. I mean, the list goes long now.
Candace Owens, no, but this is the United Nations that's for world peace. It's Francesca Albanese. This is her smiling face. What a happy lady. Here's what she said a couple days ago. After the execution of the 6 prisoners that were about to be rescued, they were shot in the head numerous times at point blank range, and their brains were blown all over the wall where they were being held. After they were taped saying goodbye to their families, asking to be released, she came out and said, "Free the hostages, both Israeli and Palestinians. Whether the Israeli hostages found dead in a Gaza tunnel were executed or killed, this is just yet another heinous crime." Hamas is bragging about the fact that they executed the prisoners. It's not a question. The perpetrators brag about it. And she talks about all the hostages, Israeli and Palestinian, should be released. What in the world is she talking about? There aren't any Palestinian hostages. Israel didn't cross the border and kidnap Gazans back to Israel, but over several thousand Gazans crossed the border and kidnapped Israelis. Why can't she tell the truth even on something so obvious as that? Why?
Could it be possible that she's talking about the Palestinian hostages that Hamas has taken? I mean, because look, Barry, I know, look, there are a few, far in between, but there are a few people that are Palestinian that don't agree with Hamas, but they're overwhelmed. Their families are threatened. They've even been killed by Hamas, so they comply with it. Maybe that's what she's talking about. More likely not, but she's calling the people that were attacking. We know what she's doing. She's calling the people that were physically attacking Israel, trying to kill Israelis, trying to kill Israeli soldiers. That's who she's referring to, because these people apprehended for being criminals, being terrorists, and then Israel will lock them up. And they're calling them prisoners. They're not prisoners. They're criminals. There is a difference.
Well, she calls them hostages.
Hostages,
the
yes.
Same as if they were kidnapped out of their beds after their families were murdered.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Why this woman is a hideous human being. Yeah. Take a look. This is Francesca. She is horrible, horrible, horrible.
Yeah, this is not the first time we've had a discussion about this horrible
Every time she opens her mouth, I have to report on it, and she says stuff like this every 2 weeks on behalf of the United Nations. She's horrid. Absolutely horrid.